Hi folks, this is Donald. So I have made my own dip pen out of a stick that I found in the garden, and this is a completely new concept for me. I had never even heard of such an idea as drawing with a stick until last week, but I was quite intrigued by the idea, so I thought let's give that a go and see what it's like. So I'm going to do a quick sketch with my bottled ink and see what happens. I did do a scribble on another page before this, and I could see that the lines coming out were incredibly thick and splodgy, and so I decided to sketch a scene that would be rustic and have lots of textural detail that I could try and mimic in a blobby, sketchy style. So that's what I'm trying to do here. This is not something that's typical for me. I've never really sketched like this before, so I'm just feeling my way around the outline shape with squiggles basically, and then I will go in and fill in some of the shapes with bold black marks. In last week's video, I was trying out drawing with a quill, and I was quite taken by the variation of the marks you could make. There was thin lines, there was thick lines. And then in the comments, Sue, one of our regular commenters, suggested the idea of this, of drawing with a stick. And I thought that was quite a good idea. So thank you, Sue, for giving me the idea. I was quite surprised how quickly this came together to start looking like a boat. And this whole sketch I completed in less than 4 minutes, and I was like, oh wait, that feels far too quick for me. I like to spend hours doing drawings. How can this be done already? So I didn't really see the need to keep adding stuff. It's probably just going to make it worse if I added too much. And you can see how quickly you can put something together with this scribbly approach. It's almost like using a paintbrush. There's so much ink coming off it, and you can make really bold, thick lines as well as the narrower ones. And that's a very quick way to draw in things like windows and doors. You can just do a blob, and that's basically the shape done. And the thick blobby marks are a great way to suggest shadows and really dark areas. And that's what I was especially taken with in this way of drawing with a stick, is that you can create these marks that suggest shapes and objects just with a few strokes. It's very effective and quite fun to do. And I think clearly this is not a masterpiece, but I was just trying to make a few marks with this pen just to see what would happen, see how it would turn out. And it was incredibly satisfying to actually create a pen out of something that was in the garden. That's mad to me. Like, I'd never even thought of that idea. And so to spend nothing and just go out in the garden, pick a stick, and then suddenly you're drawing with it just because I'd shaped it into a point using a Stanley knife, and then I cut a little slit down the middle so it would be sort of like how you would have a fountain pen. There's always a slit for the ink to go in. I don't know whether that helped or not, but that's what I did. I think if you squint and stand very far away, you can tell it's a boat, and I really enjoyed doing this, so I would definitely recommend you have a go at this. Get a stick from the garden, shape it into a point at the top, and just start making some marks and see what you come up with. I thought this was great fun, and you've got a sketch done in almost no time at all. So a nice short video this week. Thanks so much for watching, and for more sketching inspiration like this, click on this video right here, and I will see you in the next one.